Hello. Hello everyone. Testing. Headphone viewing. Headphone viewing. Headphone. Hello. Testing. Yeah, it's good now. It's all good now. It's a little bit it's the first time I do live stream at this time. So the issue is maybe the voice something is not enough for people can listening. And our main topic today is about the blockchains are excellent solution for privacy. This is the article on the Coin Telegraph, so people can review about something about this. And you can see is the blockchain nowadays very important part in the world, and people they and they use blockchains as one of the data storage. And from a technical viewpoint, blockchain will record this that is cryptographical tied to the managed by a peer-to-peer network. At the same time, they join a protocol of the communication among nodes to validate the new block. Yes, and we can also say that blockchain technology is a decentralized network where all the records are engraved in a distributed way and shared in several devices spread throughout the world. The records are stored by all the members of the blockchain, and the network confirmation are performed in the regular intervals, being linked chain encrypted to previous existing block that make record unchangeable and inviolable. Instead of providing our information to centralization platforms like store and the other motion nowadays, we also can store them in a decentralized network, freeze from a single point of failure. A central data repository that most cyber criminals usually target. We see that there are so many hacker activity because the decentralized data store in one single place. That's why the blockchain solution may help to get rid of this. And we can see all the privacy and transparency in blockchain example in the why seem the contract blockchain allow both transparency and privacy. As the transactions on the blockchain are made through the public keys, which are analyzed and depending on the blockchain's anonymous, people may perform operations on the blockchain without revealing their identity. Yes, the blockchain is very take an important part nowadays. We know that we discussed something about the blockchains and the crypto network, and now let me do some setting here about and later we have another people can share our topic, can share our live stream, and we hope you all can have more questions for us. Okay, next one. This one in alias blockchain like Bitcoin, meanwhile, much information can gather regarding the parties of the transaction and the amount spent, even though the identities behind the public key are unknown. It's possible to create that link. Therefore, understanding the relationship between privacy and transparency in blockchain is essential. Yeah, what is the relationship between the privacy and transparency? If At first sight, it seems that the relationship between privacy and transparency is non-existent. The truth is that they are interdependent. More specifically, blockchain technology allows us to guarantee privacy and transparency at the same time. Blockchain structure can conciliate in the prevalent way both the transparency of on-chain transactions and the privacy of the user. In the blockchain, we use the hash function. What's the hash function? Hash function in the facts, the transactions are registered on blockchain in the form of a hash, allows some degree of the transparency, but also protects the contents of the registered operation. The transactions registered on the blockchain are in the format of an alphanumeric code, including a date and a timestamp. Therefore, its architecture allows some degree of transparency and simultaneously protect the contents registered in the network. The alphanumeric code or hash is equivalent to a fingerprint of a datum that exists outside the blockchain network. The chance of the two different transactions having the same hash registered on the blockchain are practically none. Thus, transparency and confidentiality may be reconciled on the blockchains. Hashing is a tool that allows protecting the content of data registered in the blocks in the blockchain network. In other words, hashing is the process of making an entry of any sign and transforming it into the fixed cryptographic output through a mathematical algorithm. Therefore, blockchain technology allows privacy of the registered content in its network and simultaneously guarantees transparency in the protocol layer. Another element of the public blockchain architecture that illustrates the tension between the privacy and transparency and its form contradiction is the public key cryptography. Public key cryptography or asymmetric cryptography, also known as asymmetric cryptography. The public key cryptography is a cryptographic system that uses the key pair, public key and the other that can widely semantic and private keys are only known by their owners. With this pair of key, two functions occur: authentication, where the public key verifies that a holder of the pair private key can decrypt and encrypt the message with the public key, and encryption, where only the pair private key holder can decrypt the encrypted message with the public key. The two users only can exchange the key to access and reveal information. At the park may revoke an access anytime such authorized access made available by blockchain technology has already been explored as a corporate tool to deal with the user privacy and data collection. According to the legislation of the data protection, public blockchain work with a pair of keys requiring all transactions. A public key which somewhat look like a bank account number. Yes, that's right. And the private keys is look like a PIN password. We can understand like that. And however, without knowing from the particular public key belong, it is possible to track all the transactions of the public key and read the profile of the person behind the key. Again here, certain degree of the privacy is guaranteed by the public key. Meanwhile, all the transactions generated from it are transparent. Our data stored in a decentralized way, in several computers serverless. Such as you may ask yourself, how can they truly be private? If the records on the blockchain are stored in a serverless, how can they guarantee the privacy? This is a good question. The answer is we guarantee the privacy is based on the public key when they store it. People they don't know who is who when they see the hash of the public key. Yes, privacy on blockchain is possible through the safe exchange of the value protected by the cryptography, which compile the blockchain's architecture together with a consensus mechanism and P2P network. And as we have seen in the previous discussion, blockchain technologies use public and private key to protect the public available ledger record. Once encrypted, the private key is necessary to unlock the information, enabling all the encrypted data to be captured, and it will be entirely useless for the potential theft thieves. By registering encrypted information as a data point in the ledger, blockchain protects the privacy. Blockchain systems are symmetric cryptography to protect the transaction between users in those systems. Each user owns a public and private key. The privacy via blockchain by the other techniques. And the next part is how to better protect the privacy in the public transaction. And now we look like to see some people to interact with us. Yeah. Thanks you for people give us a live and send and watching a live stream today. Yeah. I think this time is very early morning in Asia, and lots of people they may interact with us. That's why I try to interact to find a good time, to find a good way to let the people to just we see the comment. Yeah. Yes. Now we just now I have checked this one. Check the people there. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Mr. Lee, Taki family, Japan. If you feel free, you also can join our live stream, and you also can discuss and talk in your native language. Okay, next we need to complete this within 15 to 30 minutes. Privacy in blockchain by the other techniques. In the other technique, on the public blockchains, anyone with an internet connection can view the transaction history list of the network. All the detail associated with the transaction and the detail of the portfolio can be seen, although the username are still unknown. Transaction detail and user wallets appear as a public key. This Unicode represents the users on the blockchain network. This way, the public key created through the asymmetric encryption technique will take privacy to a certain extent, but you can still be exposed by other methods. This has exposed by the mix of anonymity and privacy on the public blockchain can make us realize that the user confidential information stored on the certain blockchain is only confidential, not anonymous. How to better protect privacy in the public blockchain? The current public blockchains transactions are recorded in a ledger and are published and chain balanced. For this reason, the several renowned brands and markets such as Wall Street hesitate to adopt them. The confidentiality of the client and the transaction is an obligation of them. However, there are several concepts and methods that incredibly improve the privacy of the blockchains of the transaction on blockchains. In this scene, other most appreciated form of the privacy via blockchains are zero-knowledge proof and full homomorphic encryption. Zero-knowledge proof is an encryption by MIT, researched by researchers Silvio Piccoli, Sophie Goldwasser, and Chuck Lakoff in the 1980s. In this method, one party prover can prove that a specific statement is valid for the other party, verifies without disclosing any additional information. The benefits of a zero-knowledge proof are simple and safe. One of the main advantages of a zero-knowledge test is that it doesn't involve any complicated method of encryption. So it doesn't require anyone to reveal any information. However, there are also some disadvantages. In the zero-knowledge method, there are about 2,000 computations. It requires a certain amount of time to process. That's the main obstacle to zero-knowledge. Imperfect message delivered to the verifier and vendor can be destroyed or modified. Limited the zero-knowledge protocol requires that the secret be the numerical value. In other cases, a translation is needed. Fully homomorphic encryption is a computing method already used by the community school chains, where mathematical calculations are performed on the encrypted data and generate an encrypted resource, as was explained earlier. In homomorphic cryptography, data is encrypted before sharing on the blockchain, where all it can be analyzed without decryption. The benefits of the commonly overshadowed data via fields on the blockchain are clear. The slowness of FSE, however, is even slower than the zero-knowledge proof. In this context, some entrepreneurs have already realized that this different privacy provided by blockchain technology enable companies to glean aggregate information about users' browsing habits while maintaining individual user confidentiality. This brought up to the multi-party privacy with the blockchain technology, and this the view can opinion expressed by the author Tatiana Grigoredo on the Cointelegraph. She's the founding member as a of Force Blockchains Foundation. Yes, all the information of the author from here. We all can read, can have a look. This article I get from the Cointelegraph, which anyone can go to this website and can get the article here. And now we can have a little break to discuss with our audience. Okay, with the last minutes, when we discuss something about the crypto market and what is the Bitcoin price today, Monday, Singapore times at 7 a.m. Now it's 7 a.m. and the price of the Bitcoin now is 9,003 um, 9,300. Yeah, it's within 24-hour exchange 0.37%. And I also can show you very interesting news about so a bit token has been listed on the Bithumb Pro. If you don't know this news, you all can go to Bithumb Pro to check to have a look. And I have some there is I have the reference code here. I will show you the reference code on on the screen about this the reference code. You can use this code to register um, and earn some reward by trading. Yes, I show you here, and the pair is S&S with the USDT. Let's see. Let's connect to see how's the price. Oh, the the price now is dropped a little bit. Dropped dropped to yeah 0.6. Okay, let's discuss. Let's see how people can earn from uh let's see if they can bump the price. I think they can bump the price up to mm, up to 1 cent. Now it's 0.65 cent because it's still early morning, so we don't have any activity. And let me log in and in interact with the market. We know crypto market is so volatile. A lot of people they try to buy or sell the coin. They buy low and sell highs. Buy low from this exchange and sell high in the other exchange. Okay, let's discuss and let's move the trading views. We all can know the trading views how the trade will this day, and uh, we discuss about the trading market. We all can have a look at ticker is SPT. SPT is the code of the Bitcoin, the Bitcoin with the US dollar. Okay, we all can see here. So now the price dropped 0.56%. The charts here, so there is drop here. And if we want to see the full detailed chart here, we can check the chart. Now it's for a long time. I didn't check the chart here, the Fibonacci retracement. Yeah. We now we will see retracement, the resistance, the short resistance and long resistance. Resistance 9,478 is the short resistance, and the stop loss is 9,256. One more long thing is here. Yeah, we expect in the future, within this week, it will hit 9,600. We can see the thing here, and now at this time it's still in US is the US time, so it's still early to estimate the market. It's still early to estimate the market, and okay. Okay, now let's back to some discussion about labor market. Where are we now? Okay, trading charts. Okay, chart here, chart and let me try to write image analytic, because some of the trader they use the drawing method. I also don't know this method, but I just drawing little bit to see how's the market. I have some message from here. I have some message here. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Miss Lee Nguyễn, Taki family, Japan. Okay. I have some message from some people that show the support in us. Okay. To continue with the live stream, let me draw this to the people. This I think we may complete may draw the triangle here. Here is downtrend. The downtrend, if downtrend we will look like that. Triangle is exactly here, 9,200. And in uptrends, we can draw something. Uptrend is unpredictable at this moment. It's so hard for me. I also don't know to draw in uptrends. Uptrend is this. If uptrend, we must so just it's really hard. I don't know. I think I may do interact with some experts to guys how to see, because in the crypto trading, crypto, there are two function. One is based on the chart analytic, and the other is based on the news analytic. Because with the chart analytic, it was based on the stock market, and based on some theory, some article. And with the news, they use the news to know the network. Sometimes it's correct or incorrect. It's different with two different methods. And Bitcoin cryptography is a new market, only around 10 years. So it also cannot apply with the stock market 100 years ago. And now with the news, sometimes the news have a good news, we have a good price. With the bad news, we have a lower price. That's the reason why. Mm, now we now we still have more 5 minutes to to discuss, to interact with our people. And yes, as a law is exactly here is a stop loss now, and I hope if I can draw this thing go up here, it may hit this 9,600. Yeah, I think in in the bear scenario, it may hit 9,600. Yeah, around here. I move this. Yeah, yeah. This like this. Yeah, exactly. 9,000, a little bit, 9,474. Yeah, now let's see the indicator. Okay, now I out of the charts. I don't want to save this layer. I think this layer sometimes incorrect. Leave page. We all can see some expert loss back up boost price so far. Yeah, 60 hours ago. And Atom USD blocker stroke. Yeah, Bitcoin shock. They say so 5 hours ago. The triangle below 10,000 is coming to the final conclusion. Yeah, this some news is a good news to say that it's go uptrend. This one says it's go downtrend. Let me get the thing up the up. Okay. Okay. Miss Lin, if you want to join our meeting, you can follow the link I have sent you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we back to now all the markets red. Oil go up a little bit because of the weekend still in the other side of the world. Okay, I think now it's enough for our live stream today. It's only 40 minutes, and I must end the live stream now. I hope you can enjoy the good day with family and friends. Have a nice day ahead. Have a have have a nice have a nice week ahead too. Thank you everything for joining with us. I must end the live stream now. Have a good day.